Good morning. I'm right. I got my coffee. I'm right. Well, so yesterday, I touched on the tragic passing of Charlie Kirk. And I was sitting here pondering. I almost got the opportunity to live taken away from me on June 26th of 2024. It's been now past a year. But just to see another man, how he, in an instant, literally in a second, gone. It's kind of, seeing how that could have been me makes me more grateful for my life. Truthfully, I took my life for granted 9 times out of 10, which was dumb. But I was also suffered from ignorance. I was very ignorant, very unwise. Now, I don't want to tell myself I'm so but no, with my wreck happening and then my mom passing away, 2 major life-changing events. They change who you are, and I don't care if you say no, it does. Because trust me, a lot of people that walk this earth haven't had to face that. Either a tragic accident or one of their parents passing away. My mom, she was a dime. She was the diamond. What's the saying? You press coal enough, put enough pressure on the coal, it makes diamonds. My mom had a lot of pressure in her life, but she also had a hard upbringing. She never had a dad, as I did. It made her into who she became. And I love that. Even though she was not perfect, I loved it. I loved I got to experience every second of my day with her until her tragic passing. It just makes me more grateful for life. Seeing person that stood out to me, Charlie Kirk. Conservative, God-fearing man that knew right from wrong. It opened. This is another lesson given by our Creator to show me. It showed a lot of people, actually. I hope this taught a lot of people and showed. Because I just really think it is such a shame. His little children will never get to experience his life. They'll just know his legacy that he left behind. This man I watched on YouTube, he goes by the Purpose-Driven Man, or Men, Purpose-Driven Men. He has a personal channel called Malik, that's his name. And I forgot what I was talking about. See, out there is my brain farts sometimes. Excuse me, but no, he I forgot what I was going to say. But it's a one take. Not restarting it. I want it to be as authentic as possible. He said, what did he say? He said a lot of things, but I can't remember what the thought was. But no, just back to gratitude, being grateful. Just cherish every single day you have on this planet. Because you don't know if it's your last. Seeing how myself. I ended up in a wreck, ended up on tubes. You see a scar there. Ended up on, I have one on my stomach too. Ended up almost gone off the face of this planet, but the Creator, He spared me. I didn't, me thinking I really should not have been spared, or because I wasn't living right. I wasn't even on the right path. But I was put here. I don't really know exactly what my purpose, my divine purpose is, but I was put here. I was saved, I believe, to be there with my mom till the end. So I got to spend, ever since I've been back home, I don't remember half of it because, head injury. But every second I got to spend with her. If I don't remember it, whatever, it don't matter. I got to spend every moment with her until she was gone. My mom told me I was taking my life for granted. God saved me for a reason, Mom. I was saved for a reason. I acting all, what's the word? Unthankful, ungrateful. She said, don't take your life for granted. But as I was saying, rest in peace, Mom. As I was saying, I was put here. I believe I was saved to be there with my mom till the end. Even though the last moments with her were awful, I remember them vividly. Even though I didn't remember anything really before that, I remember her death very, very clearly because it was traumatic. It was some more trauma that was induced. But she told me, you cannot. She told me life. I know she said life continues on. She said when she dies, people will run around for me for a little bit until finally they just come to a halt. And they stop. But the world keeps going around. What she was trying to prepare me for is that nobody's going to be there to baby me like my mom. It turned from her taking care of me when my traumatic brain injury was worse, to me taking care of her. But like she said, I have to get up and continue going. She had to. Do you think she stopped after her mom died? Which she was a little older than me, 23. But it's still, no matter what age, still traumatic. She saw her mom die. She was one out of 5 children. She was the only one, only the youngest child on her deathbed. It shows character. It shows something. Her mom always was there for someone when traumatic events happen. She was always the person that was there. You don't have to ask her. Oh, can I have $100? Can I have some money? She gave. She told me. When you know people are in a time of need and they need it. You don't ask, well, let me see how much money I got in my wallet. Let me see how much. She just gave. She just did. She didn't ask. She did. And that shows something. So every person out there that's listening to this, which might not be a lot of people, but it don't matter. I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me. When you see somebody in a squash in life, or you see somebody that is struggling, you just give. It don't have to be a lot. It can just be giving them support. No, it doesn't have to be material things. No. I'm gonna get to journaling. Also, I'm gonna put a link in my bio or my description for the Purposeful Man playbook. I'm gonna try to finish that today. Y'all been on me to witness the beautiful morning. Stay tuned for more. Okay. Peace.